Have you ever heard of Cleopatra? Probably. It's the name of one of the best-selling smart speakers in the world. But did you know that it almost never happened? You see, the story behind Cleopatra is a tale of brilliant minds, dangerous codes, and a race against time. A story about how the best-selling smart speaker in the world almost never happened. In the depths of World War II, amidst the chaos and destruction, there existed a secret team of codebreakers led by the enigmatic Alan Turing. Their mission: decipher the unbreakable Enigma code, a feat that would not only shorten the war, but also lay the foundation for modern computers. Their work remains a hidden chapter in history, so let's delve into the enigma that is Cleopatra. Now let me ask you a question. Did you know that during World War II, the Germans used a device called Enigma to encrypt their secret messages? This machine could generate billions of letter combinations every second, making it nearly impossible to crack. And it wasn't just any machine. Oh no. It was a marvel of engineering, a masterpiece of German technology. The Enigma machine consisted of 3 rotating wheels, each with 26 letters, much like a typewriter. But unlike a typewriter, Enigma's wheels were connected in a way that scrambled any message typed into it, turning each letter into a jumble of unrecognizable characters. And if that wasn't enough, these wheels spun so fast that the possible number of daily code combinations reached 150 billion. To put that into perspective, it is like trying to guess the winning lottery numbers after they've already been drawn, and the machine has been reset 150 billion times. It was practically impossible. But the British weren't about to let those pesky Germans win. They knew that if they could break the code, it would be a major advantage. So they assembled a team of experts, including mathematicians, logicians, and engineers. And at the heart of this effort was one man, Alan Turing, a brilliant mathematician who would go on to become one of the founding fathers of computer science. When Turing first encountered the Enigma machine, he was skeptical. He believed that its code was not unbreakable, not by a long shot. What if the machine had a flaw? What if there was a way to exploit it? These questions consumed him. He couldn't sleep, eat, or think of anything else. It was as if the Enigma machine had cast a spell on him. And then one day, everything changed. In a flash of inspiration, Turing realized that the Enigma machine was not as random as it seemed. Each letter was not just a jumble of characters, but a cipher, a secret message disguised as gibberish. With this realization, Turing and his team set out to build a machine that could decode the Enigma's ciphers, a machine that would be the first of its kind. They called it the Bomba, and it was a marvel of engineering, a behemoth that filled an entire room with its wires, lights, and moving parts. But don't let its size fool you. The Bomba was not just a tool for breaking codes. It was a revolution in computer science. It used a technique called a bomb, which involved plugging the Enigma machine into the Bomba and feeding it with potential solutions. If the plugboard settings matched, the Enigma would produce a garbled message, revealing the correct solution. And with that, the Bomba would move on to the next possibility. It was a process that took only minutes, a breakthrough that would change the course of history. And now let us turn our attention to a pivotal moment in the battle of wits between the Allies and the Axis powers. The year is 1942, and the Germans are planning an invasion of the Soviet Union. They call it Operation Barbarossa, but little do they know, the British have intercepted their coded messages and are on the verge of cracking the Enigma code. The stakes are high, and the pressure is intense. One wrong move, and it can all come crashing down. But Turing and his team are up to the task. With the Bomba humming in the background, they work tirelessly to decipher the German plans. Days turn into weeks, and the tension mounts. Finally, the breakthrough they've been waiting for comes. They manage to decode the German message and discover the date and location of the planned invasion. The British High Command is alerted, and the necessary preparations are made. The invasion begins, and the Germans are caught off guard. The British and the Soviets are able to mount a successful defense, thwarting the Nazi war machine. The battle is won, and the credit goes to Turing and his team. Their work has saved countless lives and shortened the war by years. But their victory is not without a cost. The war is far from over, and the fight against the Enigma machine continues. Turing and his team must adapt and evolve, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But they are undeterred. With each passing day, they come closer to unraveling the secrets of the Enigma machine, bringing the end of the war and the dawn of a new era in computing closer than ever before. Now, imagine a world without computers or the internet. No YouTube videos, no social media, no online shopping. It sounds unimaginable, doesn't it? Well, that's the world we might be living in if it wasn't for Alan Turing. The impact of his work during World War II extended far beyond the war itself. His development of the bomb machine laid the foundation for modern computers, forever changing the course of history. After the war, Turing continued to push the boundaries of computer science, but his brilliance was often overshadowed by controversy. He was prosecuted for homosexuality, an offense at the time, and died in 1954 at the age of 41. But his legacy lived on. In 1999, he was awarded a posthumous pardon, and in 2009, a bronze statue was erected in his honor in Manchester, England. Today, his work is celebrated around the world, and his contributions to computer science are immeasurable. He is considered one of the founding fathers of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cryptography. His ideas and inventions continue to shape the world we live in, and his legacy inspires scientists and engineers to push the boundaries of what is possible. So the next time you use a computer or browse the internet, take a moment to remember Alan Turing, the brilliant mathematician who made it all possible. Now let us talk about why the story behind the coded flamenco speaker is more than just a tale of technological advancement. It's a story of resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. Like the coded flamenco, we too can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges with creativity and innovation. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and ingenuity can prevail. If you're wondering where I got my information, I want to give a big shout out to the amazing resources that helped me bring this story to life. For the main part of the research, I went in depth with this book right here. It's an absolute page turner. Trust me, the author really knows how to keep you on the edge of your seat. Now, if you want to dive deeper into the fascinating world of code breaking and computer science, I highly recommend checking it out. You won't be disappointed. Now, speaking of recommendations, I have a question for you. What other historical tales of innovation and ingenuity would you like to hear? Share your thoughts below because your voice matters and your stories inspire us. Now, if you found this video informative and enjoyable, please show your support. It means the world to us and helps us continue sharing these captivating stories. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history's hidden heroes. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring the world around you. Who knows what fascinating stories you might uncover.